The victim bully is every narcissist ever. We see it all the time for something that makes them not look good to other people, or they feel that they aren't being adequately appreciated. It doesn't feel good for them. And that's when they slide immediately into the victimized, woe is me. For them, hurt means ego injury, not necessarily hurt feelings per se. So the juxtaposition of the two is what is so striking. So from being such jerks to being so victimized just like that. They immediately behave like victims when they get called out for behaving so badly. An insta-victim. We understand, frankly, that 3-year-old children need consequences for their behavior. If they mouth off, they get a consequence. But adult narcissists, no consequences. The victim play, that's their response to a consequence. We hold them accountable. Narcissists, every so often, we hold them accountable, and then they immediately become a victim. And all of us fall for it. Oh, poor, sad narcissist. But really, bullies don't like consequences. If consequences are good enough for a 3-year-old, then they are good enough for a 43-year-old. So when you feel pulled to rescue the victimized bully, stop yourself and recognize that they're just a 3-year-old that's pissed off about time off. It makes it a lot easier to try to not get in there and appease them. And remember, the narcissist isn't two people. They are just one well-oiled manipulation machine. Of more people, because the more people who get this, the more people who are running a better defense and offense. Right? And then you, the empathic soul that you are, after seeing that, you want to reach after them and say, listen, okay, I'm sorry, right? We don't need to do this anymore, right? I was so harsh. It's amazing how quickly you forget how ragey and awful they were just a few minutes ago. Spiral. At their deepest core, narcissistic people know that they're not nice people. And when that primal stuff gets stirred up, their claws come out. Trying to make it about being a joke, frankly, is gaslighting. And it puts them in the victim position of being oh so misunderstood. The structural reason for this is because every narcissist has both the grandiose and the vulnerable elements encompassed with them. And they're grandiose when stuff's going well, right? But when the grandiose stuff isn't working, stuff in their life isn't going their way, or they get called out, or they experience something that activates their shame, for example, someone calling them out on their behavior, then the vulnerable narcissist comes out to play, and then the victimhood descends. The victim bully sequence confuses people, but once you recognize it as a strategy or a tactic by the narcissistic person, it makes more sense than seeing it as the narcissist being two different people. They are, in fact, one person, one very tactical, manipulative person. Over time, this victim bully thing has worked for them.